This video shows how to convert a quadratic function rule from the standard form to a vertex form. This is the standard form because we have some value coefficient a times x squared plus some value or coefficient b times x plus c. Okay. Basically, the box method allowed us to multiply out or distribute the vertex form into standard form, and so a lot of you then use that to go backwards. This first part right here, ax squared, the 4 times x squared, goes inside the top left box. And over here to the side, we're going to have x all by itself. This is the piece that will go inside the parentheses for the vertex form. So we look at what was multiplied by x to get 4x squared. That thing must have been 4x. Then we look at our b coefficient here. So negative 24 times x. We divide that by 2 to figure out what goes in these two boxes. So negative 24 divided by 2 is negative 12x, and negative 12x here. So we look at what was multiplied by 4x to get negative 12x. That must have been negative 3. What was multiplied by x to get negative 12x? This must have been negative 12. We multiply these two values together to figure out what goes here. So negative 3 times negative 12 is positive 36. However, we need to figure out what we're adding or subtracting to this in order to get 37. So if we have 36, we must be adding 1 in order to get 37. Now we can put together the vertex form. Whatever our a value was for the standard form, that's going to match the a value for the vertex form. Then we have our parentheses. Don't forget to square because that's what makes it quadratic. If we don't square it, it becomes linear. This part right here tells us what goes inside the parentheses. So we have x minus 3. And this part sitting on the outside comes afterwards. It's called vertex form because we have the coordinates of our vertex here. So the x coordinate of the vertex is what we would plug in for x so that this part equals 0. So if this is subtracting 3, we must put a positive 3 in here to get 0. And so 3 is the x coordinate of our vertex in this quadratic function. And this value 1 is the y coordinate of the vertex. Again, quadratic function, if we look at that graph, for this one, the a value is positive since it's opening upwards. And this is 3 here. This is 1 here, so those are the coordinates of the vertex right there, 3, 1.